Savera happened because Savera and I were in a high school band together.
Okay.
So we were like friends in 8th grade and we grew up, playing music together. So I was like, I don't want to do any of this. I want to make music. They're like, no, you need a degree. I also said I want to be a Kathakali dancer to threaten them. Firstly, when somebody offered me money to make music when I was like starting, I was like, wow, somebody pay me to make music? Sure.
Thank you, Kabir. Tell me how OFF happened.
OFF happened because I was putting out music in 2018, my first independent song, and I was like, instead of going under my own name, I'll put it out under a different name. Much to the disappointment to my mother, she's like, I've given you such a good name.
I know. I mean, Kabir is such a poetic name.
I know. But at that point, I was like, it's a fun thing I'm doing. So I put it out under OFF, and OFF means like foolish, awkward person, like foolish OFF.
Yeah, like what an OFF.
And then I remember before our first Bollywood film, the director said, "Listen, are you sure ये Bollywood film है? OFF किसी को समझ नहीं पड़ेगा." I was like, नहीं ठीक है. And then it just kind of stuck on.
I know this thing about your personality of like keeping everything so light and so casual.
Yeah.
It's something that also reflects in your music. I mean, when and also at the same time makes it very unique. This personality of yours of like
I
just
hope
like
so. I don't know.
of like not caring two hoots about it is that but that's why when you make music you make so fearlessly, and we really all the music that you made, whether it's starting from Gehraiyan, which was my first this thing when I actually heard this thing. Let's go back a little bit before Gehraiyan.
Yeah. I was, before Gehraiyan, I was doing a lot of advertising work, music
Okay.
for ads. So I did a lot of ad things, and I was just like wondering, firstly, when somebody offered me money to make music when I was like starting, I was like, wow, somebody pay me to make music? Sure. And then only much later did I realize that, oh, this is my job now. Like I'm a composer, producer. This is my identity, part of my identity at least. And before that, I was in college studying maths and physics.
So what would you have done if, because you obviously didn't look at music as your profession, it was more like a passion, which is still now.
Yeah.
But what was the plan if it wasn't music? I mean, you were obviously very taken aback when somebody paid you to do music. So what would you have done if?
I would have in another lifetime physics,
Yeah.
like science, proper research.
Again, reflective in your music. There's a lot of interesting beats and colors and pulses
Yeah.
and tones.
People say that the maths and music is related, but I don't know. I don't know how.
It is, because even like Carnatic music is based on mathematics.
Yeah.
It's all based on calculations. I mean, on talams, and so there is a strong connection about music and math. Wow. And I see that in your music. There's some beautiful arps and pulses and
I love the arps.
and things. Yeah, I know, and I've noticed. And we'll talk about, of course, Gehraiyan. You did some really beautiful textures and colors, and I think you like different voices also. The way how, and tell me a little bit about Savera. How did Savera happen?
Savera happened because
What's his real name?
Savera.
Are you serious?
Yeah. His
Okay,
real
thank
name.
God his real name. I thought that's his stage name too.
No, his real name is Savera, and Savera happened because Savera and I were in a high school band together.
Okay.
So we were like friends in 8th grade, and we grew up, playing music together. So
Nice.
yeah, then he was doing his own thing, I was doing my own thing, and at some point we were like, should we do something together? And then we did, and since then all like our film work and all we do together.
That's awesome, man. I remember the first time you played me a couple of other tracks also. I really vibed to a Gujarati song that you played me.
I need to finish
because I know you're Gujarati and I'm Gujarati too. So I was like, okay, we have to do a Gujarati track. But I was already doing a Gujarati track in
Right,
Bhumi.
yeah.
So, but maybe Bhumi 26, I'll knock your door again for a Gujarati track.
Gujarati track, let's go. I remember how it happened also. I had this like beat and I was thinking of what kind of voice would bring this rootedness to it.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of the word Bhumi and I was like, okay, Bhumi. So we need to have something which is rooted. At least that's what.
Adi, yeah.
Yeah, and also since there's a lot of electronic stuff production, I was like, we need to contrast that with something a little bit more earthy. And so I took this vocal file of Burra that I had from some demo and I put it and I played it for you and you're like, that's pretty interesting. And I was like, maybe we can do this. And then of course, there's a producer called Sudan who I really like, and so the three of us came together and made the song.
It's really, really amazing. Your last album was so incredible also, and it had
Thank you.
A flavor of your grandmother.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Flowers?
Between Flowers.
Between
yeah,
Flowers,
Yeah.
yes.
Firstly, thank you for coming for that thing and all.
No, man,
It
come
was
on.
really
I
sweet of
love
you,
the record.
and you said some really nice words as well. That meant a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The album was made sometime last year. Basically, 2 life events happened. I lost like 2 grandparents back to back, which was like a really big sad event. And then in a few months' time, I got married. So to try and anchor myself, I was like, the only thing I know how to do is to make music. And so the album was made between that and Between Flowers.
That's nice.
And
Such
yeah,
a nice
that's why it
album.
has parts of like my childhood plus also my future.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so beautifully composed and produced. I mean, it has some great experiences, as a listener. I loved so many tracks. I mean, there's a really nice, that saxophone,
Yeah.
Kadri Gopalnath
Yeah.
kind of a track. And the
Yeah.
first track with Divyam was
Yeah.
so beautiful. And all the other songs have, like, they make you, they make you imagine like you're in some very unique place and very exotic place. And has a sense of calmness. At the same time, it has a sense of euphoria. And your music has always had that. Like, ever since I started listening to your music from Gehraiya, whether it's for some OTT or for some whatever, some songs you've done for a movie, it has always had a very unique flavor. I'm so glad I bumped into you at Goa airport.
Yeah, you remember,
Because,
yeah.
Of course I remember, man. I'm an artist who I've learned a lot from listening. Of course, I've studied music, but I've also learned a lot with just listening. And I really love listening to your music.
Thank you so much.
And I really wanted to invite you. Tell me a little bit about your background. Like, how did you pick up music? How did it come to you?
So in school, well, actually the first thing I remember my mom signing me up for these singing harmonium classes when I was really young. But like it didn't really do much after a point because, I was a kid. And then in school, I remember Savera actually got a guitar to school. And I remember that, all the girls were really like finding it cool. And I was like, okay, I need to get a guitar. I need to learn how to play the guitar.
Oh, nice.
And so then we actually formed a band and then we were performing like punk rock music. And after that, I got seriously into music theory, like self-taught.
Nice.
So I really, really studied a lot of music theory and like got into, how things work. And then I was just messing around with the laptop. I was like, okay, I can produce on my own. And then it just sort of, after college, my parents said that you need to have a degree in something, as a parent would. I was like, I don't want to do any of this. I want to make music. They're like, no, you need a degree. I also said I want to be a Kathakali dancer to threaten them.
Wow.
But then they were like, no, get another degree. So I did maths and physics. And then after that, I was like, okay, degree done. Give me a year to pursue this. So I had this small studio in Ahmedabad and eventually things started picking up on its own. And then I shifted to Bombay and then Bombay started
Shifted to
happening.
Bombay
Mumbai.
very organically, or was just for music?
No, it was like I was making music in Ahmedabad, but Ahmedabad music scene at that point was a little limited. So I was like, let me see what's happening in Mumbai. And I literally just got my clothes and I started living with a random person. And I don't know what I was thinking also. I guess at that point you don't really think much. And then somebody offered me some ad and then somebody paid me money. Then I went to the studio and I was like, wow, this is so cool. And yeah, then it just sort of
What a
escalated.
beautiful journey, man. I think it's very inspiring for young composers and producers to sometimes take that risk
Yeah.
and see like, okay, let's just shift your destination from a city to Mumbai.
Yes.
So Mumbai has this beautiful welcoming vibe, and it's
Yeah.
like, chalo aa jao yaar, you're
Very
talented,
welcoming.
let's go. That kind of a vibe. I want to ask you so many things about this track. About Chal Khediye. I know I've been a part of it in
Yeah,
some ways or the
yeah,
other,
yeah.
just by playing like a bar or two here and there with a little.
No, you've been part of it more than that.
You've been very kind to like keep me, and every time I tell you like, listen, it's your track. Like, do what you want.
No, but I actually like collaborating and like I need to say I've been a fan of your music for so
Yeah,
many
you're
years. So
very
like
kind.
it's so cool to be able to do this, and ask you for your opinion. Or like, what do you think of this?
No, this is so cool, man. I think we've had a great time making this
Yeah.
song. I mean, you've made this song. I've just been a little part of it. And it's been such a beautiful, I mean, I just spoke to Burra and Krish, and really, like, so much happiness. You've really done that, Kabir. You've brought a lot of happiness through Chal Khediye.
It's everybody. It's everybody.
All of you have brought in so much happiness in this season of Bhumi with Chal Khediye. I cannot thank you. I know one thing for a fact, that when people hear it, it's a very distinctively different track in this season, and it has Oof written all over it. How much water do you drink?
Not enough.
Okay. So then we have something for you to drink a lot of water, where you can, like, you can at least keep a measure of how much water you're drinking. I have been using this brand since a very long time.
Of course.
Not only just with water, but with also my tiffin. It's Milton.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not just me. I mean, my entire family, people around me, whoever I see, have been using this brand since a very, very long time. And I know the importance of drinking water. I also was pretty much like you. I wouldn't drink so much water.
But you drink a lot of water.
But
now.
I started drinking, why? Because it really increased my it really pumped up my vocal health. And especially when I do so many shows on the road, I need water all the time. So this became my humsafar, my actual partner. I take it to all my concerts. I use it. I actually keep it on my stage.
Nice.
And like the bottle looks cool also. Like, I'm always sipping, and they have a really cool sipper. So you don't have to like
do that. Yeah.
They have a really cool sipper. Just open the top and you can just sip it. Especially really good when you're in cars and on flights and stuff.
Out, yeah.
It doesn't spill at all. Like, it's a very nice product to have. A quick Milton rapid fire. Which drink fuels your studio sessions?
Matcha.
Yeah. Yeah. How was that track turned out? So you had an opening event.
We called some fans and we did like a fun thing. Yeah.
Nice one that was. Yeah. Cool. Does staying hydrated affect how present you are while making music?
I think so. I feel like if you take care of how much water you're drinking, generally your mind and body, like you're saying, takes care of you.
It does. I mean, I felt that difference when I started hydrating myself, And I'm a full chai coffee drinker, so I use these things as well. You can use it for, for matcha.
Oh, thank you.
With these things. I have a really nice
Wow.
from Milton for you for all your stuff that you want to use, whether it's matcha or water or whatever.
This will be very useful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me.
One picture. A little quick rapid fire with you.
All right, let's try.
One emotion you try to capture in every track.
Wonder.
Ooh, true physician. Okay. Analog synths or digital plugins? Your go-to comfort zone.
Doesn't make a difference. It's you.
That's nice. What's the strangest thing that's ever inspired a beat?
I don't know if I would call it strange, but some of the favorite track that I've ever made, my favorite track, was made after a sleepless night and me really trying to sleep and not being able to sleep. And I was like, okay, let me just try and play something, and then something really nice came out, and that was kind of crazy.
A film director you dream of collaborating with?
Actually, before Shakun Batra was my first film was with him, and I literally had seen his previous film, and I was like, it'd be great to be on a film like this one day.
Sweet.
And then I feel like the universe manifested it for me. So
insane, man.
Yeah.
You have some good things going in your life. Who is your dream vocalist to collaborate with?
Dream vocalist?
Can be Indian, international, whoever.
Oh, wow. Kaushiki Chakrabarti.
Whoa. You like making food? You like cooking?
I am being taught by my wife, but it's mostly shouting at me. So I don't know if I'm good at it.
So you can't really.
I feel like it.
Isn't such a, like, making food, like cooking food and making music is such a, I always say khana gana is such a, like, great,
I do agree to that. I feel like
you put in a little bit of bass, a little bit of piano, a beat, a simple thing like.
I'm guessing you cook.
I actually don't that much, but like, I know how food is good food gets made. Like, food tastes best when it has best ingredients.
Yeah.
Similarly, like, music sounds really good.
Yeah. True.
When it has really good sounds in it.
Yeah, and you don't need too many. Just some
Yeah.
really good sounds and it does it.
Yeah, like 3-4 really cool things, and
Yeah,
like
you
you
have
know.
identity.
So that way, I feel there's a great combination between Khana and Ghana.
Yeah, 100%.
And, yeah. So we have one of our partners in Bhumi is a brand called Suhana Masala. And when I say Khana and Ghana, and also then I say it Khana, Ghana, Suhana, because it's they really make some very cool, interesting spices and ingredients and masalas, to make your food tasty. A quick rapid fire with Suhana. What is the secret masala of your music? The
Arpeggios.
That's a good one, bro. Okay. One spice that feels like home to you.
I'm Gujarati, so I'm half Gujarati. So I'll say I actually like the sweet dal. So
Okay,
sweet,
nice.
yeah.
Well, there is some stuff for you now.
Oh.
This is from Suhana. They have a really nice dal masala. They have some really good stuff.
Wow.
Here is Suhana.
That looks so cool.
I'm sure you, if not you, your wife will love it, and your home will love it. And you know what's really cool about them is that they have these masalas which are, sorry, like,
Wow.
So this is a cup poha. Honestly, we have something similar with dal khichdi, and it's like you just put hot water and your dal khichdi is ready in 3 minutes.
I will try this.
It's really, really cool. If you like sweets, there's sheer kurma. Again, just hot water and this stuff, and it goes really well. There's some really cool stuff here. Some masalas.
I will check this out for
So
sure.
Khana Ghana masala. You won't find an arpeggio masala here, though. You won't find it. So, Kabir,
Yeah.
this is just the beginning. It's been an amazing, amazing joyride with you. Really, I have just such. I'm so grateful to you to have Chalkhedi as part of Bhumi. It's really, really brought in a lot of happiness, like I said.
I mean, I need to say it. We are all grateful to be part of this, and it's been so amazing and so nice and easy to collaborate with you. That I think you really care about musicians.
Likewise, I mean, you have a very, very beautiful sense of collaboration. The way you brought in Burra, the way you brought in Sudan, you gave everyone that right space and credit, and then you also agreed to bring in Krish. That really brought in so much happiness again.
Yeah, he's amazing. I mean, he's really taken the track to the next level.
And thanks for having such a beautiful subtext with Chalkhedi. Burra just told me about what the purpose of the song is really. So it means a lot to us.
Thanks for having us.